going to be. He gets away from one tackle. Lefty still running. Cuts back up. Lefty still on his feet. Lefty still on his feet. He's down the sideline. He's headed for pay there. Touchdown, Dragons!
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting broadcast of York Dragons football. I'm Bronson McNellis alongside my good friend Justin Vaughn Cook. We're here at Wartburg Central to call this game. And Gary Clark, the voice of Fentress County Sports, feeling a little under the weather. So I am filling in for Gary. And Justin, are you ready for some York Dragon football?
I'm ready. Looks like they're on a pretty good streak, and it looks like this will be an exciting game.
York's coming off of a big win at home where they had over 500 yards last week rushing. Heath Rexroth rushed 13 times, 202 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ethan Probst rushed for 21 times, 251 yards, and 1 touchdown. I tell you, this York offense, very exciting to watch. Vince, we're going to take a quick commercial break here on the Progressive pregame show. When we come back, we're going to have York's starting lineup.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do is true. We do for you.
It's football time on the mountain. At Progressive Savings,
We've got your York starting lineup. First on offense, got the quarterback, number 11, Lendrick Lefew.
And something interesting about him is he's actually attempted 47 rushes throughout the season and netted 182 yards.
York has a very strong rushing attack. No secret about that. They like to run the ball. Next up on offense, we got number 36. He's a wingback, Ethan Probst.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about him is he's their leading rusher as far as attempts goes. He's got 79 attempts with a net of 742 yards. It's almost a 10-yard average.
Hey, look, they've only 6 games through the season, 742 yards rushing. It's over 100 yards a game.
And 8 touchdowns to go with it as well.
And next up, we got the fullback, number 24, though tonight he's sporting number 19 as he forgot his jersey at home, Cole the Train Cooper.
You have to love that nickname, and I think he's earned that from the way that he runs the ball as well.
Tell me the stats on Cole Cooper.
Yeah, so far in the season he's had 28 attempts. He's gained 189 net yards for an average of almost 7 yards.
That's really good production from a fullback. Next up, number 17. Next up, number 1, Heath Rexroth. He's the other wingback in York's potent rushing attack.
Yeah, he is. He's actually the second most attempts rushing. Looks like he's had 59 attempts for 567 yards with a 9.6 yard average. And he leads the team in rushing touchdowns with 10 in 6 games.
That's quite a few through 6 games, I'll tell you that right now. Then after that, we got the wide receiver, number 2, Lathan Drake. Watching him in pregame warm-up, Lathan Drake looks sharp, cuts out there. The guy runs some great routes. He's looking to light up the scoreboard tonight.
He appears to be one of the most crisp route runners that we've been able to see today so far.
Oh, the next one we got number 46. This is one of the exciting ones to watch. Tight end, and he's also middle linebacker, Josiah the Headhunter Headings.
You gotta love how he has that nickname.
Anyone with a nickname like that, you gotta watch out for, folks. Then we got number 62, right tackle, Edward Stockton. Edward Stockton, one of those big boys up there on the line. He's going to be looking to open up some holes for Ethan Probst and Heath Rexroth. We got number 70, the right guard, Jarrett Reed. Then we got the center, number 63, Zach Strong. Number 77, left tackle, Thomas Cooper. And rounding out that offensive line group, we got the left guard, number 60, Braden Wheeler. That's your offensive starting lineup for the York Dragons. Let's look at defense now. We got number 46, the middle linebacker, Josiah Headings. He's on both sides of the ball, as he's one of their biggest playmakers here on the field.
He actually leads the team in tackles, 61 tackles.
Well, he's got that nickname, the Headhunter, for a good reason. Then we got the right linebacker, number 11, Landrick Lefew. He's also the quarterback. We got number 24, though he is wearing number 19 tonight, Cole Cooper. We've got another linebacker, Johan West, number 22. We got A.J. Johnson. He's going to be playing linebacker as well tonight, number 17. Then that defensive line, we've got number 77, the nose tackle, Thomas Cooper. We got number 30, defensive end, Dawson Threet. Then we got Ethan Probst. He's going to be playing defensive end, rushing the quarterback. Then we got Trevor Threet. He's going to be number 18 on the field. Thomas Miller, number 16. And then rounding out that defensive line, we've got Andrew Murdoch. He's playing safety for the York Dragons. And then on special teams, we got Ethan Probst. He's going to be doing the punting and kicking duties. We're going to send it to commercial. We'll be back with our keys to victory after this.
It's football time on the mountain. At Progressive Savings Bank, we know running your small business is a lot like coaching a team. You call the plays that drive your business towards success, and we're your number one fan. After all, you provide the products, the services, and jobs that keep our local economy moving forward. We partner with small businesses to help you reach your financial goals with free business checking and flexible financing to help operate and grow your business with the right financial equipment to keep you in the game. This is Mark Justice wishing our York Dragons a successful football season. We are proud once again to sponsor Dragon First Downs. Progressive Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we are back here on the Progressive pregame show. We're about to see the coin flip. We're going to see who gets the ball first. While they're figuring that out, we're going to go through our keys to victory. Justin, what do you got?
Well, it appears that York needs to continue their rushing dominance in order to win this game.
Absolutely.
One of the other things they need to do is to make their presence felt early. I was looking through, they have scored 62 points so far this season in the first quarter, while the opponents have been held to just 13 points. So if they can continue that up, hot starts, they should be able to maintain that lead and cruise on to victory.
Absolutely. And
the last thing would be to eliminate some of the mistakes on defense, particularly at the end of the second quarters and the fourth quarters. That's when there becomes a little bit closer scoring margin there. 40 points so far in the second quarter of the season, opponents 32. And then in the fourth quarter, they've scored 48, while opponents have scored 47.
And it looks like Wartburg is going to be receiving the kickoff here. York will take it over after halftime. And we're gonna send it to one more commercial break. We'll be back with the start of the game after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And we're back here at Wartburg Central, where we're about to get underway. York will be kicking off to Wartburg. Let's talk pregame predictions, Justin. I've got York slated to win this game by the score of 49-7.
That's a pretty accurate prediction, I think. I actually had it at 51-10 with a York victory.
We're pretty close. We'll see who gets closer and has to buy the other one a Coke on the way home.
Well, I do prefer cherry cola.
And we're seeing the American flag out there. Wartburg has brought out the American flag. They're out at the 50-yard line. York about to bust. Here comes the York Dragons now as they run onto the field. They've got the York flag held high as they run out. York Dragons they look like they've got a lot of energy. They're ready to play some football here. Got beautiful football weather here in Wartburg.
They look like they're ready to play. It's got a good crowd, actually, from the York side, so we appreciate all the fans who've chosen to travel down and support their team.
A lot of great turnout. York is a great traveling team. York Faithful always shows up to help cheer on the Dragons. York Dragons 4-2 on the season, 2-1 in their division, in their district, I should say. Wartburg 1-5 on the season. You got to believe the York Dragons are the favorites to win this game.
I believe the Wartburg Central High School won their first game.
First game in 3 years, 3 seasons. Snapped a 25-game losing streak. So you got to believe Wartburg looking to continue that momentum, but York looking to put their foot down and show their dominance here. Here we go. We're about to get underway, folks. The electricity, you can feel it in the air as the York Dragons set to kick off. Looks like we got number 22 for York kicking off, Johan West. Maybe that's Johan. Could be a soft J.
It's possible it could be.
And here we go, West with the kickoff.
It's a short kick.
Short kick, but it is fielded. And he's bringing it up the field. Oh, he's cut directions. Looks like he got about a gain of about 6. Josh Moore there on the kick return.
Looked like he fielded it on the 25, was able to bring it out to about maybe the 33, 34-yard line.
All right, York now lining up their defense. They're going to be looking to Bulldogs in a shotgun formation. Looks like they got a 3 wide. And York bringing the pressure right up the middle. There's the pass. It is incomplete, intended for number 18. That pressure from York disrupting things there, Justin.
Yeah, they did get to the quarterback quick, forced to throw before he wanted to. Off balance a little bit, and it just fell short.
That's Derwin Wright football. You bring the big boys up the middle, pressure the quarterback. Here we go. Lined up again now in shotgun formation for Wartburg. High snap, being pressured, has to throw it away. Almost had a York defender there in the area of that. We almost had a interception there. Good pressure from York. 2 plays in a row now. 3rd down, 3rd and 10.
That was Trevor Threed on the coverage there. Looked like if he had a couple more steps, he might have been able to get that before it went out of bounds.
Trevor Threed applying some good pressure over here. Wartburg in the shotgun formation again. Here comes the snap and the handoff, and he is hit immediately
behind the line.
Josh Moore on the carry, hit behind the line. That's 4th down. They're sending out the kicking unit, and you got to believe Derwin Wright happy with his defense after that first series.
Big 3rd down stop for them right there. Looked like they dropped him about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
We got Heath Rexroth back to return, as well as Lathan Drake. Let's see who the ball goes to. Ball's in the air. Heath Rexroth fields it, puts a move on. He's got 10 yards, still going. Got hit around the out of bounds area. Gain of about 10. Nice play there by Rexroth.
Really good move to
pick up
shake
10
his
yards.
first defender there.
Absolutely. York now coming out. We got the ball at about the 45-yard line, 44. Oh, we got it at 51. What am I looking at? And we got left view under center now. And there's the snap. They're taking it right up the middle for a good gain.
Looked like he picked up about 12 or 13 yards on that run, right up the middle. Just York football.
Now York back in the huddle. And York starting off, they're playing exactly how they want to. Hard defense. They're rushing the ball well after that big gain there. Left you under center again. Looks like we got 2 wide. And there's Probst in motion. He's got the ball. He's running down the field. We could have a York touchdown! Dragons!
What a run around right in for a touchdown.
And that's how it's done right there. Second play of the game. York takes it in for 6.
Looks like he took that about 36 yards around the right side.
What a phenomenal run there by Ethan Probst. And now York lining up for the extra point. Johan West. Oh wait, bad snap. It's over the kicker's head. He's fielded it. He's hit. Taken down, the extra point. No good.
Number 22.
York still ahead by 6. That was a...
With that bad snap, it was a good heads-up play by the kicker to run that down and pick that ball up.
And just get down. Well, you can bet that the snapper will be getting an earful as soon as he gets to the sideline. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, you can't be happy with that.
And we're gonna take it to a commercial break. We'll be back with more from Wartburg after this.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
And we are back here at Wartburg Central with the kickoff. Ethan Probst just put 6 on the board, missed the extra point, and now you're kicking off to Wartburg. Fielded, got about a gain of 4 yards there on the return. Didn't go very far. And Wartburg will take over. Let's see here. Looks like they're going to pick over just short of the 30-yard line. 29? We'll call it the 29. Wartburg in the shotgun formation. You got to believe they like to throw the ball around. York's defense not been great against the pass, but oh my gosh, York almost picking it off right there. York looking to improve their pass defense here against Wartburg, and so far done a good job as they've applied pressure right up the middle and in the quarterback's face, forcing him to make some bad throws. It's second down here in Wartburg.
Pass was intended for Dakota Smith. Wasn't able to hold on to it.
And here we go. Wartburg back in the shotgun. Looks like the quarterback kept it and took a mean hit from York right there.
Looked like a no gain. He just barely made it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down. York Dragons defense not giving up anything. And looks like we may have a timeout there from Wartburg.
Speed limit 55. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
And we're back here at Wartburg Central after that 30-second timeout there. York looking to make a big third down stop here and make 2 consecutive 3-and-outs for the Wartburg Bulldogs.
It's 3rd and 9. Their first third down attempt, they were sacked for
in shotgun formation. They've got 3 wide. He's looking deep, but here comes the pressure from York. Sack lunch! York Dragons. There's that pressure right up the middle again from the Dragons.
Sacked by Josiah, the headhunter Headings.
Uh-oh, the headhunter. doing some headhunting tonight. And here comes the kicking unit. They're going to kick it back to York. Rexroad's looking to make a big play out there. You can just see it just looking at him. He wants the ball in his hands, and he wants to take it to the house.
That was the Headhunters' 8th sack of the season.
And here we go. There's the punt. It's in the air. Rexroad fields it. And here he goes up the field. He's got some daylight, folks. He could go all the way. Touchdown, York! And that'll make it 12-0. Dragons.
Rexroad just took that right up the left side and had daylight the whole way.
I was looking at him the whole time. You could tell he was ready. And that's 12-0. And I'm a little surprised that the coach isn't going for 2 here to make it an even 14.
I think they need to get that snap down. They want to get that one back from the time they over his head on the last
So here we go,
extra
West
point.
looking to add another point to York's lead here. Here we go. Here's the snap. It's good. There's the kick. Extra point is good. 13-0 York. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Dr. William Allen at Jamestown Family Chiropractic has been providing chiropractic care for equestrians for many years. From injuries, skeletal misalignments to balance and posture, Dr. Allen knows that chiropractic care can improve the equestrian's overall wellness. Whether it's work or hobby, Jamestown Family Chiropractic can help you to establish and maintain a healthy, pain-free lifestyle. Call them today at 879-8931.
Pizza Hut knows what every man, woman, and child wants. The best deal in delivery. And Pizza Hut has a large 2-topping oven-hot pizza for just $7.99 when you order online. It's the best pizza delivery deal. And now you can earn points on your order when you join Hut Rewards. It's that easy. Order online today from pizzahut.com and start earning those points. Because no one out-pizzas the Hut. Restrictions apply. See details at pizzahut.com/Hut Rewards. Click for this offer. Delivery minimums and fees may apply. Additional charge for extra cheese, stuffed crust, and additional toppings. Product availability, prices, participation, and delivery areas may vary. The delivery charge is not a driver tip.
And we are back here at Wartburg Central, where York has got off to an early start. It's 13-0. And there's the kick from West. It's fielded. Here comes Wartburg up the field, almost to the 30 before he's hit. Number 17 taking him down.
That was number 22, Dakota Smith, on the return.
Number 17, A.J. Johnson with the tackle.
And we mentioned earlier that one of the keys to victory here was for York to step on it early. And here it is 3 minutes into the game, and they have a 13-0 lead.
And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to take over at the 28. They're in the shotgun formation. They got 2 backs back. Looks like we got 3 wide. Sends 1 in motion. Here we go. Quarterback looking. He's looking to get something, anything. And it looks like it could have. Looks like we got an interception here. Looks like York comes down with the ball, number 88.
There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play. Let's see, the refs talking about it right now. They seem to be indicating it's could be someone on York's team that committed pass interference. York. I don't know about that, ref. It looked like both boys were going up competing for the ball. But the penalty is against York. It's a first down for Wartburg, their first of the game.
That's a costly penalty. There's a 15 yards.
Well, as a coach, you hate to see that. Hate seeing your team get beat by penalties. Just let the boys go out there and compete.
Well, the good news is I believe that's the only positive yardage they've gained so far this game on offense.
And that was against number 88, Andrew Murdoch. And they're bringing that up to looks like the 43-yard line. It's where Wartburg will take over. They're back in the shotgun formation. 1 in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking deep. Here comes that pressure, and the pass is incomplete. Never had a chance. Davis's pass incomplete. York brought that pressure right up in his grill.
Looked like that was the headhunter once again forcing an early
Number
pass.
46. The headhunter indeed. Bringing that pressure all night long. And you got to believe Coach Derwin Wright very pleased with the play of Josiah Heading in this game so far. Shotgun formation now. He's looking deep. There's the pass. It's in the air. And it's incomplete. That was a big play right there. It hit the receiver right between the numbers. He just could not come down with it.
Number 32, Noah Barnett. Looks like it hit him almost right in the chest, maybe even in the face mask.
It was a good pass there from Wartburg's quarterback, number 12.
Jeremiah Davis, sophomore actually.
Here's the snap again. Davis looking for anything, gets hit. Almost intercepted by number 17, A.J. Johnson. 4th and 10 now for the Bulldogs. York's defense, the only thing they've given up this series is that one penalty, which was questionable there. Nevertheless, though, 4th down, Wartburg's punting team is on the field. And we'll see if Rexroth can take another one to the house. Oh, it's bobbled. We got a tip of it there. York tipped it, and York's going to take over it at Wartburg's 40. What a play right there.
There appears to be a flag on the play.
Well, it's behind the line, so we'll see who it's on here.
The kicker bobbled the snap.
Personal foul roughing the kicker on York. 1st down. I don't know what the ref is looking at here. But it is a 1st down. 1st down for Wartburg.
That was a weird series of events. It looked like the kicker bobbled the snap, was able to get the kickoff, and it went almost straight up. And then they called him for roughing the kicker afterwards.
So here we go. Wartburg back on the field. They've got a different quarterback now. Number 10, Josh Moore. He's in the shotgun, sends one in motion, fakes the handoff, pitches, and gets hit. But he's still on his feet. Number 20 on his feet, but goes down not long after. Looks like a loss of 2 yards.
Looked like he may have had a little bit of room around the left side, but it seemed like
he just couldn't get his footing.
And then he tripped.
So here we go. Wartburg keeping number 10, Josh Moore, on the field. York's defense looking to bring some more pressure now. Looks like we're going to get a blitz from the left. Here we go. Number 10 keeping it. He runs with an option here, runs it up to about the 40-yard line, picking up about 4 yards there.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Here we go now. Wartburg's still not in field goal range. Rexroth leaving some room over here on the side against number 18. Must know they're going to be running the ball, and a run they do. Play is down now. Quarterback keeping it.
Might have been a gain of 1 or 2 yards there.
Not a whole lot there.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
And it appears as though they are going for it here.
Got about 8 yards to go. Now they're going to call it 7, actually.
Josh Moore getting the play for Wartburg. And it looks now like they're going to send the punt team out now. Going to try and pin York deep in their own territory.
Got Rexroth back to receive again.
Rexroth and Drake back to return. Looks like this one could be going to... And that's going to pin them. Oh, it rolls in the end zone. That's good news for York. York's going to get the ball on the 20. We'll be back after a word from these sponsors.
Hey, y'all, it's time to stop driving junk. Sharice here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. I'm sick of clunkers junking up our streets, so I'm on a mission to help you recover from your old ride. You could drive away for just $5 down. Has your credit been affected by bad judgment in the past? My For the People credit approval process is your road to recovery. You could drive home in a nicer, newer ride for just $5 down. I'm Sharice Sells, and I'm the dealer for the people. Visit us at kcchevy.com or see us at Casey's Frontier Chevrolet, the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit at $5 down. Require bank credit approval.
Here we go. We're back at Wartburg Central where Heath Rexroad is heading down the field. He could go all the touchdown. York! And just like that, first play of the drive here, Rexroad takes it to the house. That's his second touchdown.
Looked like they just ran it right up the middle. He found daylight and took it to the house.
19-0. He's fast as a hiccup.
Fast as a hiccup is the saying where I come from. So here we are, almost midway through the first quarter.
19-0. West back to kick it. Looking to add an extra point here for York. There's the kick right through the middle. West putting another point on the board. 20-0 now for the York Dragons. We'll be back with more football from the Wartburg field after this.
Summer has sadly come to an end, and cold weather is just around the corner. Are you wondering if your heating system will survive all winter? Well, now's the perfect time to kick off that cold sweat and invest in a new top-of-the-line heating system. Now until the end of November, you can save up to $1,650 and Carrier Cool Cash rebates. The season to save on quality is now. Call Condition Heating and Cooling today to schedule your free quote. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Condition heating and cooling.
And we're back here at Wartburg Central where the York Dragons are running wild. 20-0 here is the score. And if you're just tuning in and you're saying, wait a minute, that's not Gary Clark I'm listening to. Well, you're right. Gary Clark feeling a little under the weather. Gary, we hope you get to feeling better soon. The voice of Fentress County Sports. I'm Bronson McNellis alongside Justin Von Cook. We're filling in while Gary's under the weather. And once again, York off to a hot start. They've scored on every single possession thus far.
We've got the first score here by Ethan Prost, a 36-yard run to put the first touchdown on the board. And then Heath Rexroad taking a 50-yard punt return to the house. And then, most recently, he took an 80-yard run right out of the gate, first play on their last possession, all the way in for a touchdown.
Well, Rexroad had he had 201 yards rushing last week. He's picking up right where he left off, and now Wartburg with a pretty good return there. Looked like it went for about 13, 14 yards there.
Looks like he ran out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
So Wartburg will take it over at the 35-yard line. York Dragons defense has been hot to start this game as they've applied pressure right up the middle in the quarterback's face. And it's caused a lot of bad passes here for Wartburg.
Wartburg's already undergone a quarterback change once.
Number 10, Josh Moore back under center. They're in the shotgun formation. He sent trips to the left side of the field here. Sends one in motion, bringing him back. And now he's looking deep. He's looking deep. There's the pass right over the middle. And it is incomplete there for Wartburg. There looks to be a flag on the field. The refs are conversing. Let's see what it is now.
And the pass was a little too high, not able to catch it anyway.
And it's against Wartburg. Looks like we had an ineligible receiver downfield for Wartburg. So there is a flag on the play. They're going to back this one up. That's good news for York. Once again, York's defense not really giving up anything thus far in the game. The only offense that Wartburg has been able to put together has been off of penalties.
Here I believe they've only had 2 or 3 productive plays outside of the penalties.
And here we go, Josh Moore back in the shotgun. He's the speedy quarterback. Here comes the snap. Here comes the pressure from York. Moore rolling out, makes the pass. It is complete and hit immediately by number 17, A.J. Johnson for the York Dragons.
That was number 20 for Wartburg on the reception, Keith Haynes. Looks like it was right about at the line of scrimmage for a no gain.
And we'll take those no gains for Wartburg all night long. Third down. York Dragons defense lining up, playing some tight coverage down here. I can tell you that right now. Here comes the pressure up the middle. He's in a world of trouble. Hit, sack. York Dragons. It's going to be fourth down and fourth and long here for Wartburg Central.
Looks like once again the headhunter with that sack.
A loss of 8. Josiah, the headhunter, Headings, making a big play there for York, and they're going to send the punting team back out to hand the ball over to York. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. York's offense has been absolutely dominating. Not a very good punt there from Wartburg, and the ball will roll to about the 38-yard line, and York will take it over there. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
My husband Mark and I are huge fans of the DQ $5 lunch. It's a home meal
plus a sundae
for just $5. We each got chicken strips, fries, and a drink
plus a sundae.
Talk about a full tray
plus a sundae.
That's some sweet math.
Plus a
sundae.
Yeah, a sundae. I say that a lot.
Got it.
Actually, it's not just math. It's Fanonomics. Come in for the DQ $5 lunch and get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fries, and a drink, plus a sundae, all for $5. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food. For a limited time only at participating locations, excludes taxes.
And we're back here at Wartburg Central, where the York Dragons are putting on a clinic, 20-0 now. York has the ball at the 38. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Rumbling, stumbling. He's got pretty much hit at the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they mark it at. Maybe a gain of 1. Looks like they marked it at the 40-yard line. Second down, York Dragons.
That was Thomas Miller taking that one. I think that was his first rushing attempt of the game. Was able to pick up just 1 yard, hit by 3 defenders.
Well, give him some time here. York back at it now. It's second down, 2nd and 9 it appears. 36 in motion. There it is, Leffy with a pass there to the outside. That's Drake with the catch. Looks like a pass and catch for about 6 yards there.
That was a quick release straight out to him. He was able to work up the field on the left side there for about a 6 or 7 yard gain.
You know, before the game, we were watching Lathan Drake in warm-ups. The guy has some absolutely great cuts, has some good speed. He could be a difference maker tonight in that passing attack. Leffy taking a snap now under center, fakes the handoff. He keeps it, pitches it. That's Probst out there, and there's a flag on the play. But York picks up the first down and then some. We'll see what the refs decide here. And it looks like they're pointing at York here. I don't like the looks of this, folks. Looks like this one could be coming back.
It was a big 3rd down and 3. They were able to pitch it to the right side, and Probst was able to run it up the field.
Holding York. Got to eliminate these penalties. And York backing it up now. This is going to be a long 3rd down here for York as they try to convert here, pick up the first down. Well, they're saying it's a first down here now for the York Dragons. I don't know what just happened, but we'll take it. First down, York Dragons. Leffy now, under center, taking the snap, hands it off immediately to the bruising back here, number 30 for the York Dragons, as he pounds it up the left side of the middle of the field there. Dawson 3.
Dawson 3 looks like he picked up a first down. Looked like a gain of 10.
It looks like they've marked him just short, 2nd down and 1.
That's just a bad spot by the referees.
Here we go. Leftview back under center now. Got to believe they're going to be trying to pick up the easy first down here. There's the run, number 17. And that's A.J. Johnson as he takes it for a first down there for the York Dragons. York now just grinding out the clock. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. York up 20-0. York has just been having their way with Wartburg.
They've been able to establish what they do best, and that's run the ball. And they've had success on just about every time.
And here we go. Leftview now back to take the snap. He's under center, sends one in motion. There's the pass. Little high. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off. That was over number 18's head, Trevor Threet. And, of course, that's incomplete. Second down and 10 for the York Dragons. Looks like they're trying to get their passing attack going here as the first quarter winds down. 18 now lining up to the right side of the field. That's Trevor Threet. Only got one wide receiver out. Looks like we're running the ball here. There's appeared to be number 18. Number 16, there we go. That was Miller with the carry. York now third down. We'll see if they can convert here. They were able to convert earlier on a third down.
Just 2 yards to go.
Wartburg has been unable to stop York at all. And the crowd here trying to get loud for Wartburg. Oh, he's got some pressure on Leftview. Leftview goes down. Sack for Wartburg. And that's going to bring up a fourth down for York. And you got to believe they're going to try a field goal here, but if I was a betting man, I'm going to say they're going to go for it.
That was a good defensive stop by Wartburg there.
Well, they needed that. Otherwise, this game was just going to get ugly. And here comes York. They're going for it. Leftview now.
Got Drake
under center.
Drake's lined out as the wide receiver on the left side.
Oh, got some movement here. And that's on Wartburg, it looks like. Looks like we're going to get... And here we go, picking up some 5 yards here.
Looks like that'll be an offsides call.
And it's still fourth, but now it's a fourth and short for the York Dragons. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And the crowd here at Wartburg trying to make some noise to get inside York's head. There's the handoff to number 36, Probst, as he gets a couple and then is hit. We'll see if that's enough to pick up the first down here for the York Dragons. And it looks like they're moving the chains. First down, York Dragons, as a minute and some change left here in the first quarter as York looks to just grind out the clock here in the first.
Got the ball just outside of the 20-yard line.
York coming out with one wide receiver. That's number 18, Trevor Threet. Checking with the line judge. And here we go. There's the snap. Leftview with a handoff. And that was a handoff to Heath Rexroad, who ran it to the left side of the field. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards there on the rush. Second down, York Dragons. Second and 7 for the York Dragons.
It's a good run by Rexroad there.
We've got the ball now around the 20-yard line. Looks like it's on the 19 for the Dragons. So York inside the red zone.
He's got a quick throw.
Oh, there's the pass. Caught. That's number 36, it looks like. Looks like that pass went to Ethan Probst
out of the backfield.
That looked like that was going to go for a touchdown. That looks like it may wind down the first quarter. The clock has stopped at 2 seconds left here on the first. And there goes the clock running out the first quarter. Folks, we're going to send it to commercial. We'll be back with more from Wartburg Central after this.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clark Range store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clark Range. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy, our family, your health.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
Coming into this game, and Wartburg 1-5. They just snapped a 25-game losing streak. And let's go over the first quarter stats here. Oh, here we go. There's the snap. York looking to put 6 more on the board with a run up the middle. And it looks like we got a touchdown. York Dragons, 26-0 now for the York Dragons. And that was Ethan Probst. Oh, it was with Cole the Train Cooper getting the carry and the touchdown. And here we go with West looking to put another point on the board. And West there with the extra point. It is good. York Dragons.
And it is no good.
No good.
No good.
The kick.
Well, from my viewpoint, it looked like it was good. Well, 26-0 there for the York Dragons. We'll be back with more after a word from our sponsor.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
And we are back here at Wartburg Central, where the York Dragons just put another 6 points on the board with a run from Cole the Train Cooper as he pounded it right up the middle. 6 more on the board, 26-0 now. York about to kick off. And here we go, West with the kickoff. It's a low bouncing kick, and they will take it around the 20, around the 15. 22 making some moves out there as he goes up the right side of the field. He's got some daylight, and he's hit around the 50-yard line, around the 55-yard line, I should say. That was an excellent return there for Wartburg as they're looking for any sort of spark of life that they can get to get on the board.
And he was able to run it around the right side all the way into York territory. But what a way to start the second quarter, though, with a touchdown first play.
Well, that's how you like to start out the quarter. York's defense, one of our keys to victory here for the York Dragons was to eliminate those mistakes, and through the first quarter they've done that, bringing a lot of pressure in the quarterback's face. Here we go, Wartburg, they're back in that shotgun. They've got number 12 out there. He's looking to pass. There's the pass, and it is incomplete there for Wartburg, intended for number 22, Dakota Smith. And that was Jeremiah Davis. He's the sophomore. He's back in at quarterback now as they made a quarterback change in the first quarter, bringing out number 10, Josh Moore. They've now made another quarterback change. Number 10, Josh Moore, back in there. He's the speedier of the two quarterbacks. Oh, number 12. And he's got hit pretty much immediately, and looks like it's a sack there. Fumble on the play. the ball came out there. York recovers. That was a big play there for the York Dragons as they will take over now on the 50-yard line. I didn't even see the ball come out, but there you have it. The York Dragons take over on the 50.
It looked like their quarterback, Josh Moore, was hit, stood up, and stripped. Ball came loose, and York jumped on it.
And here we go. Leftview taking the ball at the 50. Let's see what the Dragons do here. There's the handoff, or there's the snap, the pass. It's deep. Intended for number 36, Probst. Looked like Drake was also in the area. It almost looked like we were going to have a collision there down around the 10-yard line as both players were running for the ball.
Overthrown just slightly. He was just out of his reach.
And York trying to get that passing attack working here against the Wartburg Bulldogs.
And a quick first quarter recap. We're about 40 seconds into the second quarter, but in the first quarter, York ran the ball 11 times for 171 yards.
And there's the snap. Leftview hands it off and hit immediately by the Bulldogs, who snuffed out that play. No gain there for York. Looks like it's third down now for the Dragons.
Met by the Wartburg line. No gain, brings up 3rd and 10 for York.
Now Wartburg's defense, on average, they're giving up 34 points per game. York has already put up 26, and it's not even halftime. York now taking a snap, reading the defense. It's Leftview, takes a snap. He's going deep again. This is incomplete, overthrown by Leftview, intended for Drake.
That's 2 passes in a row. He's overthrown just a little bit a wide receiver that was open downfield.
And you got to believe Lathan Drake, he's just wanting that ball to drop right in his hand so he can take it to the house. He's got the speed. He's had the defender beat each time. The pass just a little bit over his head. They'll look to get back on the same page here in a minute, but it looks now like they're bringing in they're going to be running the ball here.
It's 4th and 10. Looks like they're going to be punt.
Oh, there's the punt. It's in the air. It's a good punt. Down to 22. They're going to pin him inside the 5-yard line, it looks like. And it looks like they're going to take the ball at the 3-yard line there for the Bulldogs. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
And we're back here at Wartburg Central. Well, we're back here, and Wartburg taking a timeout. We'll be back after a 30-second commercial.
At Medithrift Pharmacy, most of our prescriptions are picked up in the store or at our convenient drive-thru. Hello, I'm Ray LaVaughn, and if you're not able to get to the pharmacy, it would be our pleasure to provide free delivery directly to your home or business. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you. It's just one more way to provide you with the best service possible at Medithrift Pharmacy, 346 West Central Avenue.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, happy to be a proud sponsor of York Dragon football. We wish you a winning season. Every game is a success when you have played your best. Ventures Farmers Co-op bringing you quality products from feed, seed, and fertilizer to automotive, to animal health and pet products, to gas, diesel, and propane, to clothing and boots for the family and the gift shop. All this and much more at Ventures Farmers Co-op, 1219 Old Highway 127 South, Jamestown. Go Dragons!
We're back here at Wartburg Central for this exciting game. York Dragons taking on Wartburg Bulldogs. Wartburg pinned on the 3 6-yard line after that punt from York. There's the handoff. Dragons looking to hit him for a loss. Number 10, Moore with the carry. He's hit. Looks like it may have been for a loss of yards. Not sure. May have been around the 1-yard line. We'll see as the refs are spotting the ball. Loss of 1 on the play.
Be taken on the 2-yard line.
And now Wartburg looking to just get out of here without giving up a safety here. And the York looking at bringing the pressure, and here it comes. Moore trying to get anything there, and he's hit immediately by the Dragons.
And he was just tackled by a group of Dragons there, right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 17, A.J. Johnson, a little slow getting up, but looks like he's fine now, shaking it off a little bit.
The Bulldogs have had just no success running the ball today.
They're running in a substitution here. He needs to get off the field as fast as he can before Wartburg snaps the ball. And here we go. Dragons looking to bring that pressure. And he's hit immediately there. The ball carrier didn't go anywhere really. And here comes the punting unit as it's 4th down.
Not a good place to punt the ball from, out of the back of your own end zone.
Especially when you got an electrifying player like Heath Rexroth returning back there.
Rexroth was actually already able to run one back for a touchdown. See if he can do it again.
Rexroth now looking to make another big play here for the York Dragons. 26-0. 8 minutes and some change here in the... Not a good kick at all. And it's taking a Wartburg bounce as it rolls to about the 39-yard line. York will take it over at the 39 as the offense runs onto the field. We're going to take a look at some of our first quarter stats. I'll get it right in a minute, folks.
York was able to accumulate 7 first downs in the first quarter. They ran the ball 11 times for 171 yards, just 22 yards passing. They were able to accumulate 193 total yards of offense. They had 2 punt returns for 66 yards, but the most costly thing to them was 3 penalties on defense for 40 yards.
Now, folks, if you have Heath Rexroth in your starting high school fantasy football lineups, I can tell you this, you're not disappointed. And Rexroth with another big run. He's going down the sideline, a stiff arm, a spin. He's still on his feet, down around the 10-yard line. What an electrifying run from Heath Rexroth.
He scrambled for about 30 yards on that one, broke 2 or 3 tackles, and it took about 3 Bulldog defenders to finally pull him down.
And that's how a man runs the ball right there.
That is how a man runs the ball.
And they spotted at the 11. Rexroth, once again, what an electrifying play right there. Stiff arming, spinning, rumbling, stumbling. Guy does it all there for the York Dragons.
He's already got 2
There's the
touchdowns.
snap now, number 17, taking it around the side. Left side, he's in the end zone. That looks like another touchdown for York. 32-0 here in Wartburg as the Dragons pouring it on.
A.J. Johnson on the end around there on the left side, taking it all the way into the house, putting up his first touchdown of the game. We also have Cole Cooper, the train, with a touchdown on the day. Rexroth with 2 and Probst with 1.
And it looks like there was a flag on the play. Refs getting together and deciding no flag, calling it off. Must have just dropped out of his pocket. Touchdown, refs confirm it. 32-0 here in Wartburg. Beautiful night for football. It got perfect weather. And now West looking to tack on another point here for the York Dragons. And there's the kick. It is good. The ref signal. And we'll be back with more from Wartburg after this.
The night
night just started and your candy bowl is quickly emptying. What happens if you run out and those sweet trick-or-treaters turn on you? Are you ready? With a premium 2-gig kit from Twin Lake Security, we'll get you everything you need to guard your home if those sweet trick-or-treaters turn sour. Our 2-gig kit includes an interior siren, motion detector, door or window sensors, and more. Plus, monitoring starts at just $24.99 per month. Godspeed, Halloween door opener. We're here for you. To learn more, stop by any of our 7 local offices or visit us online at twlakes.coop. T insert number C-0026.
And we're back here with Dragons football. And if you're just tuning in, 7:44 left to go in the second quarter. 33-0. York Dragons on top here in Wartburg. And if you're wondering why Gary Clark is not calling this game, it's because Gary's under the weather. So I'm filling in for Gary. Bronson McNellis alongside Justin Von Cook here in Wartburg. There's the kickoff taken around the 18. Wartburg bringing it up. Hard tackle there. And he's down around the 30-yard line there.
Michael Davis on the return there. Looked like he picked up about 12 yards on the return.
And here we go. Wartburg trotting out onto the field. Looks like number 12 back at quarterback. That's Jeremiah Davis. And you got to believe Jeremiah Headings, the headhunter, going to be looking to make some more impact here on the defense, making his presence felt as he's been doing all game long. Multiple sacks on the night already for the headhunter. And there we go. There comes the pressure. He got the pass off. It's caught by Wartburg. A pitch and catch for about 6 yards there. And that was to Josh Moore, number 10 for Wartburg.
Jeremiah Davis and Josh Moore look like they interchange at quarterback. Sometimes they run at quarterback, running back, or wide receiver.
Very versatile player there in Josh Moore. He's the junior.
But you're right, the headhunter was coming for the quarterback. Lucky he got that off.
And there goes like the headhunter causing a fumble. Dragons on the ball. And there you have it. Fumble, York's ball. York takes over at around the 25-yard line. And looked like a headhunter just clobbered him, causing the ball to pop out.
He almost got him on the previous play, but the quarterback was able to get it out. This time, not so much.
No, you may dodge the headhunter once, but once he smells blood, that's it. You won't dodge him again.
That is so true. He's forced a fumble. He has at least 2 sacks, I think maybe even 3, and several quarterback hurries. His influence on the game here on defense has been particularly felt.
And here we go. The Dragons back out on offense. They're taking over about the 25-yard line. There's the handoff, and it looks like number 19 taking it in for the touchdown. And that's Cole, the Train Cooper, who forgot his jersey at home and is causing us some problems up here in the play-by-play booth. But touchdown, York Dragons 39-0.
That would make for a good poll. What was the cause of Cole the Train Cooper having to leave his uniform at home?
And here we go, West looking to tack on the extra point. He's missed one already on the night. There's the kick. And it's good. York Dragons now making it 40-0. We'll be back after this.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
And we're back here in Wartburg, where the York Dragons on top, 40-0, 6:44 left to go here in the second quarter. York pitching a shutout. And as you look out in the crowd, you see a lot of pink. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There's the kickoff, going right past number 22 as it rolls around to the 5-yard line. Turns out to be an excellent kick. 22 around the side. He gets some room, gets up to about the 21 before he's out of bounds. Good return considering where he got the ball at.
And Dakota Smith, number 22 there for the Bulldogs, picked the ball up about on the 1 yard line, was able to run it out around left to the 22. Interesting fact here about Josiah the Headhunter Headings. His fingerprints have been all over this game, particularly on defense, but this actually is his first year, I'm told, playing football.
You got to be impressed with his production for a first-year player, that's for sure, as he's making his presence felt all over the field tonight. Number 12 in shotgun for the Wartburg Bulldogs. It's Jeremiah Davis. Here's the snap. He's got it. Here comes that pressure. He's just throwing it up in the air. Just get rid of it. And a catch there as he's going up the field. Number 32 for Wartburg, sparking a little offense there. There is a flag on the field. Let's see what it is. That was Noah Barnett there. Refs talking it over. Let's see who it's against. Looks like it. And it's over here on the side where the receiver caught it, holding York. Holding on Wartburg. I'm getting mixed up here now. Don't worry, Gary Clark will be back next Friday.
That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
They're going to back this one up. And now York marching down the field now, ready to put that foot down on defense as it's blank on Wartburg's side of the scoreboard, 40-0. Stranger things have happened in football. There could be a comeback, but I'm not seeing it.
Looks like a 1st and 2 for Wartburg after the offensive holding call.
There we go. Here's the snap. The pass to number 10. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down for Wartburg.
He was able to pick up the first, but
and it looks like there's a flag on the field as well. And it's the
most
refs
likely going to be a roughing the quarterback.
Refs talking it over. Personal foul, roughing the quarterback. And that's against York. This, I believe, is York's 5th penalty of the game. And there's a first down for the Bulldogs as they pick up the yards that they lost. Here we go now. Jeremiah Davis back in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide, spreading the field.
That was a 15-yard penalty. That's pretty costly.
Absolutely. Here's the snap. Good snap. Hands off. Around the other side. Got some room, but hit. That was a hard hit there. Right around the 50-yard line. That's number 22 for York.
That's Johan West on the tackle.
The kicker putting on a hit like that. Here we go, York now. Trying to bring that pressure as they brought all game. Here comes one of the big boys right up at the quarterback. There's the pass and catch. Number 25 catches it. Looks like that was Bailey Bunch with the catch.
And the Bulldogs looking to get something here going in the passing game. They haven't gotten anything with the rushing game so far, in the negative yardage actually.
Well, they've been able to put some plays together here in this drive. They'll look to continue that success. York maybe wearing down a little bit after that explosive first quarter. There's the fake handoff, a sloppy pass and hit. That was a mean hit from number 17, Austin Johnson from York.
And Noah Barnett, the receiver, was able to hold on to that. Surprisingly, I thought he was going to not be able to catch that ball.
Yeah, that Austin Johnson just gave him a hit stick right there.
Oh, he sure did.
And now it's 4th down. Looks like they're going for it here.
It's 4th and 5 yards to go.
This is a big fourth down here for Wartburg. Here comes the pressure right up the middle. There's the pass and catch, short for the Wartburg Bulldogs. Turnover on downs. York takes over around the 55-yard line. And now York back out on offense. You got to believe they'll be looking to score. Expect a heavy rushing attack here as York takes back over. With 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter and a 40-0 lead.
That's a comfortable margin there. You think they would just stick to the game plan, continue to run the football.
Landrick Lefew taking the snap. Here we go. There's the... And down the sideline, York could be going the distance. And he's hit down around the 10 or 15-yard line. Looks like around the 10-yard line. York takes it up the field just like that. They're in scoring range now.
That was a great run by the train.
On the left
Cooper. Coop. All the way down to about the 12 or 13-yard line.
It was an excellent run right around the left side for sure.
They don't call him the train for anything. He ran through several tackles to pick up that yards.
And here we go. Bruising rushing attack there, letting Cole Cooper run it. There we go, another one to the right side there for York, picking up about 6 yards there. Looks like that was Probst with a 6-yard gain there. Bulldogs making a substitution, 72 trotting out onto the field. Looks like there was an injury. Number 60 for Wartburg limping off the field.
And number 60, John Laymans, looks like he's hobbling on his left leg there a little bit.
But he was able to get up on his own, and he's making it off the field. Hope there's no serious damage there done. And here we go, York lining back up, looking to put 7 more on the board. Lefew takes the snap, fakes the handoff, he's going to keep it, and he's hit, shakes off the tackle, and here he goes right up the middle. Touchdown! Pepe Lefew!
Lefew was hit in the backfield. Looked like he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. This one may be coming back.
That was amazing. Lefew was able to take that hit in the backfield like that, shake off the defender, cut it back around the right up the middle, and run it in for a touchdown. We'll have to wait and see what the refs call this year.
Refs huddling up. 40-0, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go before halftime. And that was an amazing play there where Lefew was able to shake the tackle and still get into the end zone there. Looked like he was going to be hit for a loss and ended up in the end zone. That was going against York. That one's coming back.
Looks like the referees are still conversing.
And here we go. They motioned that it was against York. And York now...
York, touchdown stands.
And the touchdown stands 46-0. 3 minutes and 10 on the scoreboard left. West looking to tack on the extra point here for the York Dragons. Well, before the game, we gave our predictions. There's the kick. Looks like it is good. York Dragons 47-0. We'll be back after this.
Some signs can make your day easier, like the ones you see on the road. Other signs can help save your life, like the warning signs of a heart attack. For women, common signs can include jaw pain, nausea, and dizziness. And some women may experience a heart attack without feeling chest pain. If you experience the signs of a heart attack, get to an emergency room fast. Call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
And we're back. And it has been all York here in Wartburg, 47-0, 3 minutes and 10 on the clock. West back to kickoff. And Wartburg is just looking for anything here as have been absolutely destroyed here in this football game.
They were only able to put together one decent drive passing the ball, but they weren't able to score. They've absolutely had no success running the football.
Now they're enforcing that foul from the last play here, backing York up here on the kickoff.
I believe it was a personal foul called after the touchdown, so they enforce it here on the kickoff.
And York will be kicking it off from the 25. And back to receive for Wartburg, number 22, Dakota Smith. He's had a little success returning the ball today. And that goes to number 5. He bobbles it, but he's able to hang on. He's running it up the field, making some moves, and trying to get away. And he is tackled after a good return there. Number 5, Mr. Michael Davis.
Michael Davis on the return. He was actually pretty slippery. A couple people seemed like they had him, and he was able to wiggle his way out. Run it up there to about the 40-yard line. Coach congratulating him over there on the sideline.
Well, he needs to congratulate him after sparking a little excitement there for Wartburg.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take the ball on the 39-yard line down in York territory. See if they can put anything together to get some points on the board. But so far, nothing.
I want to see how much more havoc that Jeremiah the Headhunter Headings causes here for Wartburg. Oh, here comes the pressure, and immediately sack lunch. Number 18 there with the sack. That's Trevor Threet for the Dragons. 19.
That was Cole the Train
Cooper.
Keeps tricking us with his jersey switch.
Keeps tricking us with that jersey switch.
But that was an impressive
skill to get after the quarterback like that. And here we go. 3 wide to the right. They get trips formation for number 15. Quarterback change. There's the pass. Number 22 catches. And Dakota Smith stays in bounds.
Looked like he was able to bring that in for a few-yard gain.
Yep, it's 3rd and 8 here.
About a 9-yard gain on the play, actually.
Wartburg looking for anything they can get. Calling a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Pizza Hut knows what every man, woman, and child wants. The best deal in delivery. And Pizza Hut has a large 2-topping oven-hot pizza for just $7.99 when you order online. It's the best pizza delivery deal. And now you can earn points on your order when you join Hut Rewards. It's that easy. Order online today from pizzahut.com and start earning those points. Because no one out-pizzas the Hut. Restrictions apply. See details at pizzahut.com/Hut Rewards. Click for this offer. Delivery minimums and fees may apply. Additional charge for extra cheese, stuffed crust, and additional toppings. Product availability, prices, participation, and delivery areas may vary. The delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Hey y'all, it's time to stop driving junk. Sharice here from KC's Frontier Chevrolet. I'm sick of clunkers junking up our streets, so I'm on a mission to help you recover from your old ride. You could drive away for just $5 down. Has your credit been affected by bad judgment in the past? My For the People credit approval process is your road to recovery. You could drive home in a nicer, newer ride for just $5 down. I'm Sharice Sells, and I'm the dealer for the people. Visit us at kcchevy.com or see us at KC's Frontier Chevrolet, the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit at $5 down. Require bank credit approval.
And we're back from the timeout. Wartburg has it 3rd and 7. There's the snap to number 15. He keeps it and gets hit by number 70. Sacked. York Dragons now making it a 4th and long for Wartburg.
And number 70 there looked like he almost power bombed him into the ground.
Well, that's York Dragon football right there.
That was Jarrett Reed really putting it on Michael Davis there.
And here we go now. The York Dragons looking to keep up that pressure, not wanting to give up any points here in this game. And as the second quarter winding down, we got a minute 30 left here in the second quarter. There's the handoff to 22. 22 acted like he was going to pass it, tucks it and runs. And he's making some moves. And he gets knocked out short of the first down. It's 4th, but he picked up quite a few yards there, just not enough for a first. And it looks like they're going to send out the punt unit. First and 10 there for the York Dragons. Well, it looked like there on that last series that they were going to punt, but apparently it was fourth down when they went for it there.
4th and 14 looked like they picked up about 7 yards short there, so it's going to be a York possession. This has been an interesting game. 47-0, a minute 17 left to go. Looks like York will be taking the ball.
York with the handoff now, and here they're just pouring it on now. That's to number 30 for York.
Dawson Threet with the carry.
Dawson
picking up a
Threet.
first down. I'm being told that my children are about to go to bed, so I'll tell them good night.
York now, minute 9 left to go in the second quarter. That was good enough for a first down there for the York Dragons. Ball around the 50-yard line. And you got Landrick Lefevue back. He's under center, taking the snap with the handoff. That looks like it's
up the middle.
Up the middle. Getting some horse collaring there. Wrestling him down. That looked like that was the train. Cole Cooper.
It's hard to stop a train, isn't
The
that what
Cole
they
train.
say?
About the only way you can stop the Cole train is with some horse collaring. But that was a huge run there. York picking up the first down, pouring it on. It's 47-0. Surprisingly, crowd still sticking around. Still got a full crowd here.
Clock still ticking, looking at about 40 seconds left before
Wartburg.
half.
And here we go with the snap, the handoff. There's the run to the left side of the field. Looks like number 33 on the carry for York.
Dawson Threet carrying the ball up there, deeper into Bulldog territory.
Well, we got first and goal here for the York Dragons. 20 seconds left to go. Got to believe they're going to score right before halftime. There's the handoff. Looks like a fumble there. Let's see if York came up with the ball.
Looked like they recovered. The clock's still running, and they're just going to run out the half.
That is the end of the first half. 47-0. York on top here in Wartburg. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the halftime report after this.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, happy to be a proud sponsor of York Dragon football. We wish you a winning season. Every game is a success when you have played your best. Ventures Farmers Co-op bringing you quality products from feed, seed, and fertilizer to automotive, to animal health and pet products, to gas, diesel, and propane, to clothing and boots for the family and the gift shop. All this and much more at Ventures Farmers Co-op, 1219 Old Highway 127 South, Jamestown. Go Dragons!
It's that time of the year again when temperature is dropping and folks are enjoying the crisp air. This means it's also time to schedule your fall maintenance. Before you ask your poor furnace to keep you warm all winter long, let our technicians come tune up your system for maximum performance. Call Condition Heating and Cooling, your Carrier factory authorized dealer, to save the most energy dollars all winter. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Condition Heating and Cooling. Dr. William Allen at Jamestown Family Chiropractic has been providing chiropractic care for equestrians for many years. From injuries, skeletal misalignments to balance and posture, Dr. Allen knows that chiropractic care can improve the equestrian's overall wellness. Whether it's work or hobby, Jamestown Family Chiropractic can help you to establish and maintain a healthy, pain-free lifestyle. Call them today at 879-8931.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York and our Clark Range store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clark Range. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
And we're back here in Wartburg for the Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime show. We'll be back after this.
This is Brian Meyer, sales manager at Old Ben Franklin Ford. We have 2017 Ford Fiesta starting as low as $10,620. Or take your pick, new Ford Fiesta or the Ford Focus, 0 down, $199 a month. New Ford F-150, 4-wheel drive, $25,990. We have financing available for all customers, rates as low as 0%. Call us or come by. Give us the opportunity to earn your business. That's Old Ben Franklin Ford, Wartburg, Tennessee, 1-877 New Ford. Fords are cheaper out in the country.
Back in Wartburg here on the Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime show. It's senior night here in Wartburg, and senior night is not going as planned for the Wartburg Bulldogs.
Oh, they are down 47-0. York with a big lead.
And Wartburg just recently breaking a 25-game losing streak, and it's not looking good for Wartburg as they were hoping to continue that momentum. Well, it's 47-0 here in Wartburg as the Dragons are on top and thus far pitching a shutout. We're going to take a look now at the halftime stats for the York Dragons.
What's interesting about it is Wartburg's only been able to string together 4 first downs. They actually have 16 rushes for negative 44 yards. Not able to get anything going on that end of the field.
York's defense has been absolutely dominant here thus far in this game. Cole Cooper for the York Dragons leading the rushing attack. He's had 117 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, had a run of 43 yards. That was his longest rush of the night. He's averaging 16.7 yards per carry. Having him a night. Heath Rexroth, 111 yards on the ground. A big chunk of his yards came on an 80-yard rushing touchdown. He's also got a touchdown on the night. He's averaging 37 yards per carry. Get the ball in Rexroth's hands.
Even Ethan Probst here. 4 carries for 58 yards.
And a touchdown. For Ethan Probst. 14.5 average for Ethan Probst. Dawson Threet, he's had 3 carries, 33 yards, averaging 11 per carry. His longest was a rush of 13 yards. Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball for York.
It's been the most exciting thing about the game, in my opinion, so far as watching Josiah the Headhunter Heading.
Absolutely.
He's got 3 sacks.
He has 5 tackles, 3 sacks. He has been causing all kinds of destruction here on the field. He's had a couple of, I know he's had at least 1 forced fumble for the Dragons.
And the thing about Josiah Heading, the Headhunter here, is 3 of those 5 tackles he's had have all been for a loss. He gets in the backfield quick, and nobody's been able to escape his grasp so far.
And that's why he is called the Headhunter.
And Austin Johnson having a good performance today on the defensive end of things as
7 tackles.
Well. Yeah, 1 of them for a loss.
Absolutely. The Dragons have applied the pressure, and that was one of the keys to victory. It's eliminating the mistakes on defense and making the presence felt early. The Dragons have certainly done that.
47 points in the first half. I don't know what the record is, but that's pretty impressive.
And we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime show after this.
Hello everyone, I'm Bruce Babb, GM of Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, give us a call at 1-877-NEW-FORD. No high-pressure sales, no tricks, no gimmicks, just fair, honest dealing. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned, and if we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it. Low overhead means cheaper prices. Fords are cheaper out in the country. Shop us first, shop us last. We want to be your dealer before, during, and after the sale. 1-877-NEW-FORD or shop us online at OldBenFranklinFord.com.
And we're back here in Wartburg. 47-0, York on top. And we are at halftime. And what do you believe that the York Dragons are talking about in the locker room right now with this 47-0 point lead?
Well, they got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. I mean, they've absolutely been just stuffing the Bulldogs on defense. You see, they've only accumulated 3 total yards of defense against this, of offense against this York Dragon defense. And they've ran 32 offensive plays. That's about 1/10 of a yard per attempt.
There's not been a whole lot of anything going on for the Bulldogs in this game, and it is senior night. They've got the Wartburg marching band on the field right now, and just not a whole lot to be happy about if you're a Wartburg fan. You would expect the fans to be leaving, but the crowd is still full here at Wartburg, despite the absolute beatdown that the Dragons are handing them. One thing is for sure, the Dragons are breathing fire in this game.
Yeah, they seem to be. And the thing about this is the crowd still looks, well alive and into it. And like we mentioned earlier, we've got a good York crowd here as well.
Now, do you think that the Dragons are going to come out and let the second string get some action with this 47-0 point lead? You think they'll rest their starters, or do you think they're going to continue to pour on the beating here against Wartburg?
Well, I've always been told and always been a believer in, it's not our job to not score.
So, in your opinion,
it's their job to stop you.
So, in your opinion, York's going to keep the starters in the game?
It'd be interesting to see what Coach Derwin decides to do here. I mean, he does have an opportunity to rest some of the starters and get some of the younger players some playing time. I mean, a 47-0 lead is a pretty big cushion.
And once again, York rushed for 500 yards last week. They're well on their way to matching those numbers this week. Rexroth last week ran for 13 times, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Probst ran 21 times, 251 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Rexroth already halfway there tonight with 111 yards, 1 touchdown. And Probst sneaking up there, he's got 58 yards and 1 touchdown. And they're gonna, if they pull the starters and rest them, it doesn't look like they'll reach those numbers this week, but they could still, as a team, collectively reach that 500-yard rushing mark again.
They've already been able to accumulate 351 yards rushing through the first half.
That's been absolutely, I've lost my train of thought, but it's been absolutely a dominating first half here for the York Dragons. I don't expect much change here in the second half.
The only train I can think about right now, Bronson, is
the Cole train.
Cole Cooper set some impressive carries in the first half. He appears to not be able to be tackled by one person.
Yeah, that's true. He's been able to break many tackles and continue rumbling his way down the field, and it looks like the coach is going with a bruising style running attack here against Wartburg, making them pay for each time they try to tackle one of the Dragons players. And if you're the Dragons, you gotta be in good spirits there in the locker room here at halftime.
It's a good spread of scoring too by the York Dragons. You've got the first touchdown of the game was scored by Ethan Probst on a 36-yard run, and then Heath Rexroth did a 50-yard punt return. It was pretty impressive. Up the left side of the field, and then he came back and scored with an 80-yard run. Then Cole Cooper was able to run in a 3-yard touchdown. Austin Johnson was able to run an 11-yard touchdown. Cooper again, this time with a 24-yard touchdown run. And the last one scored by LeFew on a 7-yard run, which was very much impressive. He was actually hit in the backfield, was able to shake off the defender, cut back up into the middle, and run in for a touchdown from 7 yards out.
Absolutely. It's been a terrific game here if you're a York fan. Now, if you're a Wartburg fan, different story. We got 9 minutes until the start of the third quarter, and we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more after this. Looks like Wartburg is on the field now, doing some drills, staying a little loose. Dragons talking it over on the sideline.
You think Coach Derwin here may give an opportunity for a younger quarterback to get some reps in?
I would not be surprised to see the second string players coming in with this big of a lead. I would not be surprised at all. But then again, I also wouldn't be surprised if the starters stay in and they just continue to pour it on Wartburg here on their senior night.
Well, it's a balance I think a coach just has to try to determine. I mean, do you want to keep your players, your starting players in there for as much repetition as possible? Then there's also a little bit of the other side of giving them a little bit of rest. It is, kind of a long season, and anytime you step foot on a football field, there's always, the inherent risk of some type of potential injury to occur.
Absolutely. We're being treated to the sounds of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers here at the field, running down a dream. The York Dragons are certainly running down that dream tonight as they continue to try and improve their record here to 5-2.
Yeah, you just have to wonder if they got a new shipment of Wheaties into the local Save-A-Lot or Walmart here. They've got their food going and seem to have brought all their muscles with them.
The Dragons certainly look like they've been eating their Wheaties as it's 47-0. And we're winding down to the final minute. It looks like York ready to receive as they kicked off to begin the game. So York will take over here in the second half, which is about to get underway. And looks like Rex Rope back to receive for the Dragons. York has Sequatchie next week. And that'll be played on October the 13th. Could be an interesting game right there, taking on Sequatchie, 7 o'clock. York lost last year to Sequatchie 35-20. And here we go. Looks like we're about to get underway here in the third quarter. The York Dragons under a full moon here in Wartburg.
The moon does appear to be rather large, and it's just overhead, giving light to this wonderful Friday evening.
Beautiful night here in Wartburg. Weather great.
It looks like the teams are having to switch sides of the field here.
Queens, We Will Rock You, filling the stadium, trying to get Wartburg pumped up, but there's not a whole lot of life as you look up and down the sidelines here on Wartburg's side of the field, as they know York has just been.
I'll tell you, all you got to do to get me excited is I see number 46, Josiah the Headhunter Headings out there on the return
Look
team.
at him. He's ready to make a play, too. There's a short kick.
It goes to Heading.
Josiah Heading. There he goes. Oh, my goodness. Josiah, all he saw was the end zone as he was heading that way.
He was able to receive the ball there. Unexpected.
It was looked like a little bit of an onside kick there, but do you think Josiah the Headhunter Heading was fooled? Absolutely not.
Not a chance. And he was actually able to pick up a few yards on that as well.
Josiah takes it to the 49-yard line there. Let's see who's in now for the Dragons. Looks like we've got a new quarterback in there. Sloppy. There's the handoff to number 18, who runs it for a good gain there. Looks like a gain of 6.
That was a 6-yard gain. York will be going for 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 there for York. You're right about that. York Dragons, looks like number 2 is handling the quarterback duties. Looks like that's Lathan Drake playing quarterback there for the York Dragons. There's a handoff. Number 18, Trevor Threets with the carry. Looks like we got third and a couple for the Dragons.
Yeah, and we were wondering if the Dragons would make some changes in the lineup, and it appears that they have. So far, they've had Lathan Drake, who's listed as a running back, and they're a quarterback, handing the ball off a couple of times there to.
Lathan Drake may be listed as running back, but he usually plays receiver for the Dragons. We got number 88, Andrew Murdoch, wide for the Dragons. Drake still in at quarterback. Under center. Taking the snap. Hands the ball off. And he's hit. Looks like the Dragons may have picked up the first down here. As number 20 pounded it forward for the first down.
That was a close one, but it looks like they gave him a good spot there, and he was able to pick up the first down.
Number 22, West with the carry.
It looks like number 22, West, the kicker with the carry there.
No.
Here, there looks like York's going for the pass, going deep. Right over Andrew Murdoch's head there. Murdoch wide open there on the pass for York. Right over his head, though. And this is going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the York Dragons.
Sometimes when you see somebody that wide open, you get a little excited.
A little trigger happy.
A little bit of adrenaline, and you just put a little bit too much on the ball. That would have been a touchdown.
47-0 now for the York Dragons. 8:40 left to go in the third quarter. Murdoch lined up to the left of the quarterback. Drake at quarterback. He handles the snap, hands it off. That's to number 17, Austin Johnson for the Dragons.
Looks like he picked up about 5 yards on the play.
And that's a good gain for the York Dragons as it's third down. That's a manageable third down there for the Dragons now.
3rd down and 5.
It is third down, ladies and gentlemen. Get loud!
So far, York's been through the first half, 1 of 3 on 3rd down conversions.
And we'll see if they're able to improve that number.
And they're 1 of 1 on 4th down conversions.
And there's the handoff, number 18, as he pounds it forward for the first down for the York Dragons.
Number 18, Trevor Threet there on the carry.
Stop made on the play by number 59, Ashton Hambright.
And we'll see where looks like the ball has been spotted at the 32-yard line, at Wartburg's 32-yard line.
Just short of the first down. It's 4th down.
4th.
1 yard to go.
4th and a quarter inch for the Dragons.
And hopefully they don't come up short. They're going for it.
Here we go.
Could be a quarterback sneak.
There's the snap.
No, a handoff.
There's the handoff. It looks like he picked up the first down.
Number 8 with the carry. There's a fumble.
Fumbled the ball.
Fumbled the ball. I didn't see it come out, but apparently Wartburg was able to recover.
Looked like one of the defensive players there for Wartburg was able to sneak in from behind and just poke the ball loose right from his arms.
Well, I can tell you when that player reaches the sideline, Derwin Wright's going to have some words for him.
I believe that was number 8, Nathaniel Castellan there on the carry.
From the 26-yard line.
Well, we'll see if that York defense can continue to keep that 0 on the board here. Here we go.
Fake play there.
And that's number 25, it looks like.
Number 25, Bailey Bunch.
Wartburg Bulldogs had the
That's Bailey Bunch.
They had the quarterback lined up in shotgun there, but they did a direct snap to the running back, actually.
Bailey Bunch there on the carry. Took it to the left side of the field. And it's 1st and 10, Wartburg.
That's their first 3rd down conversion, with the exception of getting first downs on penalties.
Well, Wartburg needed a spark of life. It looks like they found it there with Bailey Bunch. Quarterback now in a lot of trouble as York's bringing that pressure. He was able to escape. That's number 20 who took the snap. Keith Haynes.
Able to run around the right side there, maybe pick up about 4 yards.
It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. It looked like he was going to get hit behind the line, maybe for a loss, but he was able to sneak around, pick up 3 yards. It's second down now. 7 yards. And there's the snap. Hands it off to number 22, takes it the other way. Looks like he's going to be able to pick up a first down. York wraps him up on the sidelines there, just past the York's 45-yard line.
This is Dakota Smith on the carry. It appears that they're using a slightly different strategy. They've got 3 people lined up in the backfield, all with their hands up to receive the snap, keeping the York defense guessing.
And now Wartburg about to take the snap. They're in the shotgun formation. Josh Moore now looking to pass deep. There's the pass. It's up in the air and swatted down by York, and there's the flag. We'll see if this is looks like it is offensive pass interference on number 18, Jesse Melhorn, Wartburg. You don't see offensive pass interference very often, but you could tell instantly that he was guilty of the crime, as the wide receiver did not look very happy. Looks like he just did what he had to make sure that pass wasn't intercepted.
Well, the pass was coming up short for the wide receiver. York had good position on the ball there, and looked like about all he could do to keep him from intercepting it.
It looked like number 5, Michael Davis, was in a good position to pick that one off. Would have been a big play for York there.
It's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be a first and 25.
Said number 5, Michael Davis, but I got my names mixed up here.
All right, we just had a rushing attempt there by the Bulldogs. Looked like they may have picked up just 1 yard. Yeah, verified. It'll be down 2nd and 24. Running the ball on 1st and 25. They were able to pick up a yard. It's now 2nd and 24. Here comes a snap, running around the right side. Hit by a couple of York defenders. Looks like he was able to get a push there to pick up about 5 or 6 yards.
Takes the entire York defense to bring it down.
They're going to call that about an 8-yard gain.
And it's 3rd down here in Wartburg. York's defense looking to put their foot down here on 3rd down, take the ball back. 3rd quarter winding down, 2 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wartburg making a substitution, 77 hustling onto the field, and he is a big boy here on the offensive line. Trying to put some extra protection here on the offensive line, and it did not work out. York snuffed that play out, loss of yards. It's 4th down, and now it's going to get really interesting. Do they send the punting unit on, or do they try and do something here?
Well, they lost 2 yards. It's going to be a 4th and 17.
4th and forever here for Wartburg. It doesn't look like they're sending the punting unit on.
It'll be interesting to see, because so far they've only gained 17 yards in one play one time the entire game. It was a reception by Noah Barnett.
And maybe Wartburg's just looking to get, oh, there's the snap. Going, and it looks like Wartburg's got a first down, taking it to the house. That's number 32, touchdown for Wartburg. There it is on the board now for Wartburg.
Noah Barnett on the reception.
Noah Barnett with the touchdown, 47-6. 1 minute left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Noah Barnett, I was just telling you, he was the only one who had a 17-yard reception in the first half. Able to pick up more there, take it all the way in for their first touchdown for the Bulldogs.
York was pitching a shutout until that pass and catch there for Wartburg. Here's the snap, there's the pass. It is
Incomplete.
Well, the two-point conversion fails 47-6. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
When you shop at the big national pharmacy chains, your dollars go to Arkansas, Rhode Island, Illinois, Pennsylvania, or someplace else. But when you shop at MetaThrift Pharmacy, your money stays right here in our community, where it continues to benefit you and yours. There's no corporate board deciding how we treat our customers here at MetaThrift, so we're free to carry on our 70-year tradition of helping neighbors. Because at MetaThrift Pharmacy, we're truly independent.
And we're back here at Wartburg, where the Bulldogs were able to finally get some points on the board. 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The score 47-6. The York Dragons on top.
It was a reception by Noah Barnett, able to catch that touchdown and drag a defender into the end zone. They went back to him for a two-point conversion, but wasn't able to bring it in.
And of course, the York Dragons appears as though they are resting their starters now, and the backups are in playing some football. And there goes number 18, putting on some moves, and he's down the field. He could go all the way. Touchdown!
There's a flag on the play.
York Dragons. Oh, there is a flag on the play after that electrifying run from number 18.
It's Trevor Threet taking the...
Trevor Threet.
Like he was... number 16. Apologize about that. We're trying to give credit to number 18. That was number 16.
It's a little hard to see from our viewpoint.
Yeah, Thomas Miller took that one all the way in for a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play, and there's an injured Bulldog. Looks like some training staff and the coaches.
Well, we're gonna take a commercial break here on this injury timeout. We'll be back.
My husband Mark and I are huge fans of the DQ $5 lunch. It's a whole meal
Plus a sundae.
for just $5. We each got chicken strips, fries, and a drink.
Plus a sundae.
Talk about a full tray.
Plus a sundae.
That's some sweet math.
Plus a
Sundae.
Yeah, a sundae. I say that a lot.
Got it.
Actually, it's not just math. It's Fananomics. Come in for the DQ $5 lunch and get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fries, and a drink, plus a sundae, all for $5. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food. For a limited time only at participating locations, excludes taxes.
Streaming, surfing, and staying connected is more important than ever. You need a reliable broadband connection that moves as quickly as you do. Twin Lakes is here to get you and keep you totally connected with broadband speeds up to 1 gig. That's 1,000 megabits per second. Plus, the more you bundle, the more you save. To learn more, stop by any of their 7 local offices or visit them online at twlakes.coop.
And we are back here in Wartburg. 47-6 is the score. 2 seconds left on the clock. And it looked like York was able to punch that one in there, but we did have a flag on the play. We were waiting to see what that was. Personal foul, tripping. Looks like it was against Wartburg. So that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. 47-6.
York lining up to kick this one in.
It's 53-6 now. 54-6, as that extra point is good. 54-6, and we'll be back with more after this.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
Hey y'all, it's time to stop driving junk. Sharice here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. I'm sick of clunkers junking up our streets, so I'm on a mission to help you recover from your old ride. You could drive away for just $5 down. Has your credit been affected by bad judgment in the past? My For the People credit approval process is your road to recovery. You could drive home in a nicer, newer ride for just $5 down. I'm Sharice Sells, and I'm the dealer for the people. Visit us at kcchevy.com or see us at Casey's Frontier Chevrolet, the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit at $5 down. Require bank credit approval.
And we're back here at Wartburg Central, where the York Dragons are putting on a clinic, 54-6. 2 seconds left to go till the end of the third quarter. Wartburg cheerleaders trying to get everyone into this game, but it's just falling on deaf ears as the Dragons are continuing to pour it on there.
We have a 48-point lead, almost the end of the third quarter.
And it appears as though Josiah Heading is kicking off for the Dragons. That man can do everything.
It's a line drive type kick.
And
fielded by number 10.
Trying to get something going here. End of the third quarter. Josh Moore on his feet. Playing a little quarterback tonight. Down now. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more from Wartburg after this.
As a former educator and now York County executive, J. Michael Cross is a proud sponsor of the York and Clark Range sports programs. His passion for the betterment of Fentress County, his vision and determination are all evident in his life. He has plans to see the people of Fentress County prosper by making wise use of every available resource. And J. Michael Cross has the wisdom to keep his ear tuned to the needs of the people.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
And we're back here in Wartburg. The York Dragons are up 54-6 at the start of the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at that third quarter recap.
So far this game, looks like York's been able to rack up 16 first downs. Wartburg's only been able to have 7.
Here's the snap for Wartburg. Number 15 in at quarterback with a deep pass down the right side of the field. It is caught by number 18. He's taking it all the way. That's going to be a Wartburg touchdown. That's another 6 for Wartburg.
Jesse Melhorn, the senior receiver, first play of the fourth quarter, takes it all the way to the house for a Bulldog touchdown.
Well, that was the prettiest play that Wartburg has pulled off yet in this game. 54-12, Wartburg lining up. We'll see if they go for 2. It looks like they're going to go for 2 here so they can make it 54-14.
Yeah, and Melhorn there, the receiver, was just able to get past his defensive back right there, and there was nobody else to stop
Low
him.
snap, number 15 hands it off. Number 22 taking it the other way. No, it's number 32 takes it the other way. That's Noah Barnett. That's going to be 2. 14-54. There's a flag on the play. We'll see if this one is coming back.
It appears that York's got just about all of their reserve players in, and it didn't go well for them on the first possession of the fourth quarter.
Well, it's all about that experience. You know, these are going to be the players for York next year. It's all about getting them some experience. No flag on the play. Flag has been picked up. 54-14. 11 minutes and change left here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more from Wartburg after this.
Fentress Farmers Co-op, happy to be a proud sponsor of York Dragon football. We wish you a winning season. Every game is a success when you have played your best. Fentress Farmers Co-op bringing you quality products from feed, seed, and fertilize to automotive, to animal health and pet products, to gas, diesel, and propane, to clothing and boots for the family and the gift shop.
All this and much more at Fentress Farmers Co-op, 1219 Old Highway 127 South, Jamestown. Go Dragons!
And we're back here in Wartburg, 54-14. York Dragons on top. They just gave up a big touchdown there to Wartburg. Of course, York's backup players are in. There's the kickoff from Wartburg, fielded by York. Coming up the field now, making some moves. Who is... There it is, past the 50 now. Another move, whoop! Past the 40, could be number 18, down around the 25-yard line.
16.
Number
That's Thomas
16.
Miller.
Thomas Miller. We've been getting 16 and 18 mixed up all night.
And Thomas Miller earlier in the half actually ran a kick return back 88 yards for a touchdown. This time he was able to bring it all the way up to the 25-yard line.
Electric player there for York. Thomas Miller.
And Thomas Miller's only a sophomore.
Has him listed as a sophomore. Absolutely. He's going to have a bright future here for the York Dragons.
Yeah, Thomas Miller appears to pick running lanes very well. It hits the seams fast and just keeps going.
Pretty agile player. He made some moves out there, made some guys miss.
And then he drug a player for about another 15 yards before he's finally brought down.
Got a good mix of speed, power, and agility. Number 2, Drake, back in at quarterback. There's the timeout. We'll be back with more from Wartburg after this.
Managing your meds can be complicated and dangerous if not handled properly. That's why MetaThrift Pharmacy has a safe, convenient solution. Distilled multi-dose packaging removes the guesswork. It's packaged by your MetaThrift pharmacist, color-coded for morning, noon, and evening doses, and even has detachable individual packs to carry with you. This service is part of their MedSync program, and it's free.
MetaThrift Pharmacy, your prescription for caring since 1943.
And we're back here in Wartburg under a full moon. Perfect night for football. 54-14 York on 26 left to go here in the fourth. York's got the ball, looking to score, look to answer. They're looking to answer that big touchdown that Wartburg just put up.
And York's had 6 different players score touchdowns so far, so a good spread there.
Drake keeping the ball, trying to get to the outside to pick up some yards, and looks like he's going to take a nasty hit there on the sideline, and he's out of bounds. And when you're a player like Drake, it's all about keeping yourself protected there. Should have just went out of bounds and avoided the hit.
There wasn't much for him. He tried to make a cut and turn it back in and go up the field, but just too many defenders around him.
It looks like we got a holding call going against York. This is going to back this one up. And the ref signaling that on the field, holding on York.
It's going to pull up a 3rd and long.
And looks like it's actually a second long. Well, the York Dragons, as we've mentioned, they poured on the points in the first half of the ball game. Coming out after halftime, they went with their backups trying to get something going here for the York Dragons.
Halftime score was 47-0. It's now 54-14.
Andrew Murdoch, number 88, lined out wide for the Dragons. There's the handoff from York, trying to get back to a more manageable 3rd down here.
Number 22, West with the carry.
It's 2nd down now for the York Dragons.
Top 8 on the play by number 72, Gabe Brinkstetter, and number 12, Jeremiah Davis.
Looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 17.
And it looks like we got a new quarterback in there. Number 5 for the York Dragons.
It's lining up under center.
Takes a snap. There's the handoff.
Handoff to number 17.
Making some moves. Right up through the middle. He was finding his way right through the middle, making moves.
That was Austin Johnson up the middle there.
And it's going to make a more manageable third down, but there is a flag on the play going against York. So all that progress that York just had about to be backed all the way back up. Every time York thinks they've got something going, looks like they get another flag thrown against them and it backs them right back up.
Well, you don't get very far when you take a step forward and then you just take 1 or 2 steps back.
In this case, it was 2 steps back. Second and forever here for York. It was on the 25, now it's on the 42 for the York Dragons.
2nd and 37. Long way to go here.
Number 5 under center for the Dragons. Sending someone in motion. Fumble on York, and looks... And Wartburg recovers the fumble.
That was a pitch play, and he just mishandled the pitch there. Dropped it, and Wartburg was able to jump on the ball, and looks like they're going to be back on offense.
Well, if Wartburg can score really fast here, like they did in their last possession,
get a few more points on the board. There's 6 minutes and 49 seconds left. The clock is still ticking.
It's going to take a miracle at this point for Wartburg to win this game, but maybe they can make it at least more respectable, where they can head back to school on Monday and at least hold their head high.
Well, it's a 40-point deficit at this point.
Number 15 in at quarterback for Wartburg sends number 1 in motion, fakes the handoff as they can't afford to run at this point. There's another pass. It's deep. 2 York defenders in the area. Number 88 tipped it up, and it caused the other York defender over there, number 3, to miss the interception.
Yeah, Justin Walker, number 3, looked like he was on it and just got tipped before he could get to it by another York defensive player, number 28 out there, Anthony Murdoch.
And so here we go, York back on defense. Now earlier they brought a lot of pressure, not getting as much pressure back there at number 15 now. Well, just as I say that, number 70 comes in there and wraps up the quarterback for a quarterback sack.
Jarrett Reed, number 70, dropped him for about a 10-yard loss.
Jarrett Reed, senior defensive lineman. He's had some pressure here for the York Dragons tonight.
Yeah, he's gotten after the quarterback a couple of times there. Able to bring him down clean that time. 10-yard loss, 3rd and 20.
Number 15 still in at quarterback for Wartburg. Low snap. And he takes off with it. Now he passes it, and it's incomplete to number 23, Mason Lamont. Well, the York Dragons now, it's 4th and long for Wartburg. Looks like the Dragons are about to take back over. 4:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
It's 4th and 20. Got a long way to go to pick up this first down.
We'll see what happens here.
Sticking with Tyler Davis, number 15, a freshman back at quarterback.
He sends number 3 in motion, gives him the handoff. Number 3 looking to pass. He's going deep with it. Doesn't look like it's got enough arm on it. It is caught. Oh my goodness. Wartburg getting a little magic to happen here in the 4th quarter, but looks like it's too late. Too late for the magic. But 4 minutes left to go. But that was an exciting play there for Wartburg.
Got Wartburg's bench all excited. Got the fans excited. Got the cheerleaders cheering again. Breathe a little bit of life back to this football game. But that was a toss-up pass right there, and looks like Noah Barnett was just able to come down with it.
And I got to be honest, got us a little bit excited up here as it's just been mostly a beatdown.
Noah Barnett with another catch.
Here we go.
Broke 2 tackles, 3. The 4th player finally brings him down.
And there is a flag on the field around where the quarterback was. We'll see what that is. As we're awaiting the call here from the officials.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game.
And shot block against Wartburg. That's going to be a big penalty going against Wartburg here.
Yeah, it's going to bring back that pass Noah Barnett was able to bring in and break 3 tackles before he got brought down.
3 minutes left to go now.
Yeah, and game's pretty well in hand. 54-14, York winning.
York's got a very comfortable 40-point lead as this fourth quarter winds down. And York next week will travel to Sequatchie as York has begun a road game. They become the road warriors here as they have 4 straight away games. Big sack there for the York Dragons. That's number 70, Jarrett Reed. He's been bringing that pressure here in the fourth quarter.
Jarrett Reed moves a lot quicker than I think you would think he would just by looking at him. He's able to get there in a hurry.
Well, that's moves the ball back to the 49-yard line. It's on York's 49.
2nd and 39.
And we got a receiver over here unguarded. Quarterback saw it immediately, but there's the pressure. Looking to get rid of it. He has to go to another one. Incomplete. 15 immediately saw his receiver was uncovered, rolled his way to avoid the pressure, but the pressure was too great. He had to get rid of it, had to go to a second option, and it was incomplete. As he had to make that pass back across his body. Not an easy pass to make there.
Yeah, but the Bulldogs had number 3 out there, Boone Davidson, wide open. Number 81 for York, Mikey Whited, looked like he was able to pick up the coverage.
And there's the handoff. This worked earlier. There's the pass. The number 3 goes back to the quarterback, number 15, who's got some room. He's making some plays now. York gets him and finally wrestles him down. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So he brought it up to about the 41-yard line. Looks like it's going to be
less than a minute to go here in the fourth quarter.
4th and 23.
23 yards to go.
Final minute of the game winding down. They'd probably like to get a touchdown here in the last few seconds.
There's the snap to number 15. It's a good snap. Number 60 looks like running him down. The quarterback beats him, though, makes a few cuts around. And
big block by number 23.
Oh, there's some flags.
Flags are actually everywhere, but as the quarterback took that run, cutting it across the middle, number 23 laid a big hit on one of York's defensive players there.
And we're winding down. 15 seconds left to go. York has this game. We're going to see what the officials call here. And there's another flag. We'll see. There's a lot of frustration here on the field. And that's going against Wartburg. And that's the ball game. Final score here at Wartburg, 54-14. We're going to take a commercial break as the York Dragons and Wartburg Bulldogs meet in the middle of the field to shake hands. We'll be back with the Progressive post-game show after this.
Pizza Hut knows what every man, woman, and child wants. The best deal in delivery. And Pizza Hut has a large 2-topping oven-hot pizza for just $7.99 when you order online. It's the best pizza delivery deal. And now you can earn points on your order when you join Hut Rewards. It's that easy. Order online today from pizzahut.com and start earning those points. Because no one out-pizzas the Hut. Restrictions apply. See details at pizzahut.com/Hut Rewards. Click for this offer. Delivery minimums and fees may apply. Additional charge for extra cheese, stuffed crust, and additional toppings. Product availability, prices, participation, and delivery areas may vary. The delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Allen at Jamestown Family Chiropractic has been providing chiropractic care for equestrians for many years. From injuries, skeletal misalignments to balance and posture, Dr. Allen knows that chiropractic care can improve the equestrian's overall wellness. Whether it's work or hobby, Jamestown Family Chiropractic can help you to establish and maintain a healthy, pain-free lifestyle. Call them today at 879-8931.
My
husband Mark and I are huge fans of the DQ $5 lunch. It's a whole meal.
Plus a sundae.
For just $5. We each got chicken strips, fries, and a drink.
Plus a sundae.
Talk about a full tray.
Plus a sundae.
That's some sweet math.
Plus a
sundae.
Yeah, a sundae. I say that a lot.
Got it.
Actually, it's not just math. It's Fanonomics. Come in for the DQ $5 lunch and get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fries, and a drink, plus a sundae, all for $5. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food. For a limited time only at participating locations, excludes taxes.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clark Range store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clark Range. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
Hey y'all, it's time to stop driving junk. Cherise here from KC's Frontier Chevrolet. I'm sick of clunkers junking up our streets, so I'm on a mission to help you recover from your old ride. You could drive away for just $5 down. Has your credit been affected by bad judgment in the past? My For the People credit approval process is your road to recovery. You could drive home in a nicer, newer ride for just $5 down. I'm Cherise Sells, and I'm the dealer for the people. Visit us at kcchevy.com or see us at KC's Frontier Chevrolet, the dealership in the cow pasture.
Credit at $5 down. Require bank credit approval.
And we're back for the Progressive post-game show. York Dragons defeated Wartburg.
54-14 was the final score.
54-14. York Dragons on top. It was an impressive display of athleticism there for the York Dragons as everything was going right. And speaking of right, head coach Derwin Wright stepping in. Coach, pretty impressive playing from the from your players tonight against Wartburg.
Yeah, I'm proud of our guys. I told them that, you know, we need to come out and set the tone early on, and they did. And this is a great first half of football, and you know, run the clock and got to play all our kids.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the headhunter, Josiah Heading. A lot of pressure in this game created by Josiah Heading there.
Well, we saw early on that we could run a Mike Strong, which is what we call that blitz, and nobody was picking him up. So, you know, we pretty much run it 3 out of 5 times. You know, just brought him, turned him loose, and go get the quarterback. So, you know, when they're not picking him up, obviously he's going to have a great night. Absolutely, getting a lot of hits on the quarterback, and then of course the rushing attack working very well in this game. You had Rexroth with a big touchdown early on. Had a very impressive return as well. You got to be proud of your offensive output there for the Dragons tonight as well. Yeah, you know, he's got great speed. Probst's got great speed. Cole Cooper's got great speed. Those guys, anytime they touch it, Miller had a great kickoff return. You know, we got some speed there. One thing we've got to continually to improve on is our passing game. We're still not, you know, we had all kinds of things open, and we're just a little out of reach on our throws, and timing's not there. But we got to just spend some more time on that and get the total offense going. Absolutely, it looked like there was a few chances for some big touchdowns there. They were just a little bit overthrown, but absolutely it looked like it could have been even more bigger win there for York had some of those passes just went York's way. Yeah, we took a sack on a post that we needed to step up and release earlier, and then we had another slant pass that we just overthrew a little bit, and then a fade pass that we overthrew a little bit. But you know, it's coming, it's going to get there. So I'm just proud of our kids, and I'm definitely proud of our defense tonight. Now, was there anything you saw during the game that you'll get to work on this week as you get ready to play Sequatchie? Well, we had about 3 situations where guys weren't in special teams where they're supposed to be, so they'll have a little appointment with me on Monday to spend a little time running, because, you know, you can't lose focus, you can't get involved with the crowd, and you can't get involved with everything else. You got to focus on what's going on in the game, and you know, we had some guys that didn't go out on PAT, didn't go out on punt, and, you know, to me that's upsetting, because those things shouldn't happen. That's on coaching. And you ain't got 11 guys on the field. That's a personal reflection, and that makes me mad. And they're over there, not paying attention. So we will correct that.
Absolutely. And of course, York had a few penalties go against them, and I'm sure that'll be something that gets addressed as well through the week heading into Sequatchie, because you want to eliminate those mistakes, obviously.
Yeah, and we know we got a really admirable opponent against Sequatchie County. Got to go down there, and they're kind of like us. They're going to run the ball at you, and pretty good football team. So we got to get ready. We got to get prepared, and we've got to get well. We've got a few guys that are a little bit nicked and nagged, nothing major. So we've got to spend this fall break, and then it's kind of bad that it's falling on fall break, but at the same time, our guys are focused, and they want to have a chance to host in the first round.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, once again, impressive game tonight, and looking forward to seeing how York plays against Sequatchie next week. And is there anything you want to say to the Dragon fans who showed up tonight?
This is a great 12th man over tonight. Great following, and I'm glad the community's excited about football, and we are too. And we need everyone to load up next Friday night to go to Sequatchie County for a huge region matchup for us.
All right, we appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And fans, that's the Progressive post-game show. We were just speaking with head coach Derwin Wright.
It's football time on the mountain. At Progressive Savings Bank, we know running your small business is a lot like coaching a team. You call the plays that drive your business towards success, and we're your number one fan. After all, you provide the products, the services, and jobs that keep our local economy moving forward. We partner with small businesses to help you reach your financial goals with free business checking and flexible financing to help operate and grow your business with the right financial equipment to keep you in the game. This is Mark Justice wishing our York Dragons a successful football season. We are proud once again to sponsor Dragon First Downs. Progressive Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we are back here on the Progressive post-game show. Bronson McNellis alongside Justin Von Cook. We're going to take a look now at the scoring recap here in Wartburg. In the first quarter, Ethan Probst got things started with a 36-yard run. Then, of course, we had the high snap, and the extra point was failed. Then York struck again with Heath Rexroth and a 50-yard punt return. This time, West with the extra point. Then York, Heath Rexroth with another touchdown, this time off of an 80-yard run. And that put York up big. Then we come back in the second quarter. Cole Cooper with a 3-yard run. Extra point was missed. Then Austin Johnson, 11-yard run for the touchdown. Cole Cooper after that, 24-yard run. Then Landrick Leffy with a 7-yard run. And that sent us into halftime, where the score was 47-0.
It was an exciting first half of football. 47-0 is a big spread. And we mentioned earlier in the pregame show that they needed to come out, start off fast, put some points on the board, and that's what they did. Starting in the third quarter, Wartburg was actually able to get on the board first. They had a 51-yard touchdown coming from a pass. Noah Barnett was able to bring that in. And
that was Josh Moore throwing the touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they went for a 2-point conversion. Josh Moore also passed the ball back to Noah Barnett, actually, but he wasn't able to bring it in. So it was 47-6. And then Thomas Miller with an 88-yard kickoff return
for the touchdown for York.
The Dragons. Yep, putting us at 54-6. And then Wartburg, they were able to actually score one final time with an 87-yard pass. Tyler Davis passed it to Jesse Melhorn. and Noah Barnett was able to run it in for the 2-point conversion, giving us our final score of the York Football Dragons 54 to the Wartburg Bulldogs 14.
Well, fans, we're going to take our last commercial break. When we come back, we're going to wrap it up from Wartburg.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do is true. We do for you.
And we're back here in Wartburg for the final score, 54-14. York raining on Wartburg's parade as it was senior night for Wartburg. York coming away with the victory, 54-14. Of course, next week, York will travel to Sequatchie as York has become the Road Warriors. They faced Wartburg tonight on the road. Then they've got Sequatchie, Livingston, and Cannon County. So 4 straight road games. They got 3 more left to go to wrap up the season here. York advances now to 5-2 on the year.
It's a pretty good record for them at this point. You know they're really looking forward to playing Sequatchie County and coming away with a win there. That's a big game for them.
So York continuing their momentum from senior night where they defeated Upperman 48-31. They're back in the winner's circle this week with a huge win over Wartburg 54-14. And once again, next week they will travel to Sequatchie County. They'll need the 12th man out there in force to help them out as they take on Sequatchie.
You would suspect that Sequatchie would give a little bit bigger challenge for them, you know, and as we talked with Coach Duran a little bit earlier, we were able to hear from him. Now they got a couple things they'd like to clean up in preparation for that game, and
absolutely,
they really come away with a win there.
Well, prior to the game, we had our pregame predictions. Mine was 49-7 York. Justin, you had 51-10.
Ended 54-14.
Looks like I owe you that Coke.
Cherry
Cola. For WDEB, for the York Dragons, for the Progressive Post-Game Show, I'm Bronson McNellis alongside Justin Von Cook, filling in for Gary Clark, who should be back next week. Fans, it's been a lot of fun. We'll see you later.